Hey yo, what up? What up? It's Lamar with Selah Sports TV back at it again. Cheer. Well, the Ravens were able to go ahead and destroy the Cleveland Browns yesterday, and let's talk about that game. Not really a whole lot to talk about, but there were some things there. The Ravens are just so goddamn entertaining to watch, man. Like that's one thing they got going for them. Like they are one of the more entertaining teams in history. It's not so much that they're the best offense ever. No, I wouldn't say they're the best offense ever. Not yet. Not yet. Right? But they are entertaining though. And of course, we know Lamar Jackson he's like I would say at this point Lamar Jackson is about 70% of that. Um In prior seasons, I would have said Lamar Jackson's about 95% of that. But now we have Derrick Henry, right? And that just adds to it. That just adds to it. Like so many big plays come out of this offense when they allow the offense to just work and don't try to, outsmart themselves. Um, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it. Um, Ravens got out of there with a 35-10 victory at home versus the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland had a lot of injuries, especially on the defense. They were coming out. They were hitting hard though. They were coming out and playing hard. You could tell they were playing hard. It wasn't like they came out laying down. They got Myles Garrett. Like Miles, anytime if Myles Garrett is on the defense, like he's not gonna let people gonna play hard on defense at least. You know. Um, I'm not sure what they were doing at quarterback. Why Jameis Winston wasn't in there? Maybe they want to give the rookie or the young guys some reps. But um, I know Jameis Winston gave us that work last time. Jameis Winston gave us that absolute work. But whatever. Um, I feel like the Ravens made that game harder than it needed to be. I feel like Harbaugh got in fucking way again in this game. This was not a good sign for me. For me, this wasn't a good sign. We expected to come out of here with a victory. We expected to beat Cleveland at home, right? We expected that. But like, all I want these guys to do, and by these guys I'm talking about Ravens coaching, just manage the game. The team is good enough. The players are good enough. They don't need you to do anything when it comes to Harbaugh. Now, Todd Monken and Zach Orr, yeah, we need them to do some stuff. We need those guys to scheme some shit up, right? Because they're the schemers. Harbaugh, we just need him to stay the fuck out of the way. And what's the one thing that he does? He doesn't coordinate shit, right? But what's the one thing he can do? He can go for it on fourth down. And he makes sure he does it every fucking time. And I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Like, we were up, I believe, 10-0. It was either 7-0 or 10-0. And we're down at the 20-yard line, and it's 3rd and 1. You run the ball up the it's 3rd and 1. You call up some stupid shit where you got Lamar rolling out, and then throwing some weird fucking pass to Derrick Henry. Like, yeah, it could have easily worked, but it didn't. Actually, that was the 4th down play. But on 3rd down, whatever. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. You call that dumbass fucking play. And I'm really trying to watch my language. I really am. And I'm gonna work on that, right? But you call that stupid fucking play. When you just take the 3 points, man. Like, going into the playoffs, we don't need that. We don't need that type of shit. We need some football. And by some football, I mean, like, on 4th down, you on your side of the field, punt the ball. Unless it's 4th and 1. punt the ball. Like, if it's 4th and 4, why are you going for it? Like, the playoffs is do or die. That means you need to play field position. You need to play the game the way it's supposed to be played. All this John Madden bullshit, it needs to stop. Harbaugh's going to cost us. I feel like Harbaugh's going to cost us. Because, really, Harbaugh's superpower, he has one. Believe it or not, Harbaugh has a superpower. Guess what it is? His superpower don't start until he flip up that mouthpiece on his headset. When he flip it up and shut the fuck up and let the coaches coach, that's when the magic happens. Yep. Believe it or not, that's when the magic happens. But we're gonna see. We'll see. I don't like it. I don't like the metrics. I don't like the metrics determining what we do in a football game. I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's dumb. Sure, you can pick up a 4th and 4, but you had 3 chances to get 10 yards, and you couldn't do it. So on that last down, that should be a field position down. You should pin your opponent back, especially with a defense like the Ravens. Why are you fucking up? Why are you handicapping your defense? Pin these motherfuckers back and get a better start on offense. Go back, look at the plays, and you get a better start. I don't mean to harp on it, but I just feel like this shit is overshadowing some things to come. And I really, like, it's annoying at this point. It's annoying. It's annoying. He coaches like a fucking kid. Well, like I told you guys before, I don't know about the boxing content on this channel because, like, where is boxing? Where is boxing? Like, what is boxing at this point? Like, look at Canelo. Canelo is getting chased down by a little dude. And he's running away. He's literally running away. Canelo is ducking Terrence Crawford. To fight who? No, not to fight David Benavidez, because if he was, I wouldn't say he's ducking Crawford. If Canelo was fighting Benavidez, there's no way I would say he's ducking Crawford. And I think you know what the weird thing about this? I think that's a horrible fight for Terrence Crawford. And it has nothing to do with Madrimov. I don't think Canelo fights anything like Madrimov. But I think that's a horrible fight for Terrence Crawford. But Canelo, when I look at his reaction, like, it's weird. Sometimes you just got to look at the reactions of people, right? It don't matter. Like, you can have your opinion, your thoughts, but you got to look at the reactions. Like, case in point, Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z. Now, everything I'm saying is my opinion. I don't know shit about this case, right? But look at what I can say is, when this thing first came out, and I'm like, oh, some chick is accusing Jay-Z of this and that, yeah, with P. Diddy, it sounded absurd to me. And to me, it was absurd, right? But then what happened? His reaction to it. And I'm like, whoa, Jay-Z came up with, like, I don't know, it was like a 12-sentence tweet. Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z came out with like a rant on Twitter. Jay-Z came out with a Twitter rant. Now, just think about that. Jay-Z did a Twitter rant. Like, it's like fast. See, real gotta recognize real. That's not a good reaction for me. When he did that, I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here? right? So it's the same thing. Crawford openly, blatantly, not even disrespectfully, because we know Canelo, he was respectful when he was respectful. He's real big on respect. He respectfully called him out, right? Respectfully offered him the biggest bag ever. Respectfully, right? And Canelo's gonna fight who? William Skull? But that ain't even it. Cause see, there's no surprise here. For the last, I would say, because there was a time where I gave Canelo respect, believe it or not. There was a time where I did that. Before I knew he was cheating and all of that, I gave Canelo respect. I never thought he was like as great as, I never thought he was that guy, but I did give him respect. I always thought he was good. But it's hard for me to do that now. It's hard for me to do that now. Like when you getting offered the money and to fight a little dude. I don't know, man. But that ain't even that's not the bad part about that. Like I said, we knew Canelo was a bitch, kind of, right? For the last few years, at least. It's his fans. His fans. His so-called, these so-called boxing fans. Right? All these tethers. Yep, I'm taking it there. The channel will be going there. All these fucking tethers over here, right? That hate American boxing, American boxers, and all these fucking tethers, right? They hate Americans and hate American boxers and hate everything about America, but they here, right? They don't have a problem with, it's not about boxing for them. They don't have a problem with Canelo running from a little dude. Like for an all-time fight. Is it an all-time fight for him? A lot of people say, well, what's in it for Canelo? If he go in there and demolish Terrence Crawford, he'd be the only one to have done it. He'd be the only one that beat Terrence Crawford. That's what's in it for him. What was in it for him to fight Amir Khan? Why did he fight Jamel Charlo? Why did he bring him up and fight him? What was in it to fight him? Serious question. So I don't want to hear what's in it to fight. What's in it to fight Terrence Crawford is you get the biggest paycheck you ever got. You be the one guy that beat Terrence Crawford. And if you go in there and demolish him, and retire Terrence Crawford, that's what's in it for Canelo. That's what's in it for him. That. What's in it for Crawford? Possibly being considered the best fighter ever. Possibly. Definitely Mount Rushmore. Definitely leapfrog Floyd Mayweather. Absolutely. For sure. That's what's in it for him. So I get the bigger prize goes to Crawford. I get that. Maybe even if it's not financially, I don't know about the financial part, but legacy-wise, Crawford gets more of the glory if he wins. But Crawford also has way, way more to lose. Way more on the line. He's taking all the fucking risks. Right? Boxing is fucked up. So, as much as I have a disdain for boxing, I still gave you about, 4 or 5 minutes of boxing. It pisses me off. And I'm sure it pisses a lot of you off. So, we'll figure it out. But hopefully, boxing will figure themselves out first. You know what I mean? Hopefully, that'll happen. But anyway, that's all I got. If you like the video, bang off on that like button one time. Peace.